You fooled us all there with that free kick.
I think I fooled the keeper as well. No, me and Mansell were, funny enough, were working on free kicks yesterday. We stayed out for about half hour just practicing free kicks, so it was funny that two come up today, and luckily I took one.
Yeah, you could have had two, couldn't you? How close was the second one?
Yeah, I thought that one had more of a chance, to be honest, because that was where we were practicing that side and bending it around the wall. But it just wasn't to be, on another day it might go in.
It seemed, watching from the sidelines, relatively comfortable for Bristol Rovers today. Is that how it felt on the pitch?
Yeah, it felt like on the pitch, no disrespect to Lincoln, but we played with a really high tempo in the first half and they looked tired. I don't know if they travelled down this morning or on Friday, but they looked tired and our fitness levels come out towards the end, and I thought that paid us well.
Is it a joy to play in a performance like that? Because you were forward as much as you were back.
Yeah, it is, and especially with Monkhouse in front of me. He knows what I want to do and I know what he wants to do, so we work really well together, and I know if I do burst forward, and he will generally give me the ball, and that's why I do like to get forward, especially with him in front of me.
So is that you on free kicks now? Have you claimed it?
No, me and Mansell always have a talk before, see how the keeper sets up, where the ball is, and then we say, look, that's on for a left foot or that's on for a right foot. Luckily today there was a massive gap for me to do it, and Mance said, like, look, that's you, put it through that gap, and that's what I did, and luckily it went in.
Have you spoken to Matty Taylor after the game? Because I don't think I can understand how he hasn't been on the score sheet at some stage.
Oh, that's it. But you got to think, you got to get into them positions, and he's getting into them positions, and one day he'll come off with 4 or 5, and it won't be no surprise to anyone because he's getting in all the right positions. But at the minute, he's just not getting the luck of the green. But he's on 11 goals or something, so he's still flying in my eyes. And on another day, he could be on 14, 15 goals.
Your manager said after last week's draw at Dartford that you've got a great side, but you haven't got a winning mentality yet. How do you work on that? What does he say? What do you do?
I think we've showed the manager that we have got a winning mentality today. So the group of players were obviously disappointed with that, massively disappointed, and we wanted to put it right, and I think we did that today. I don't think they had a shot on our goal. So we are solid, but at the other end we've scored 2 goals and we could have had 4 or 5.
After an experience like Dartford, do you go away as players in groups and talk about it? Do you let the manager do the talking? How does it all kind of come out? Yeah,
I think just in general, I think people do talk, and we've got a good group of players here who always talk positively, and everyone's like, look, let's put it right on Saturday, and we all come together, and that's what the people were talking about. It weren't all doom and gloom. It was like, let's put it right, and we have done, thankfully.
And your home record, it must be great playing at the Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, I don't think I've played here for a while because I was injured for the last home game, so it had been a while, and it was nice to come back and in front of the home fans, a nice pitch, and it was a bit more comfortable, should we say.